anyway. It's Bianca Jackson's fault.
Wasn't her who went screaming out the Vic last night, was it? You got us into this mess, you can get us out of it.
And how do you want me to do that?
Use your brain. Sorry, I was forgetting.
Any tea going? I suppose your mum will be in Tenerife by now.
That is not funny, Stu.
Why?
She's not going now, is she?
You mean she's still here?
We just got in. Busy night?
Yeah, pretty busy. Look, I'll catch you later.
So why do I have to try and persuade her?
Because it's your fault that she's staying.
It wasn't me that let Frank Butcher in the pub last night.
You're the one she's worried about.
Just knock me tea over. Need a cloth.
So what do I have to say to persuade her?
Pour myself another cup. Sorry.
You know about last night. There's nothing going on between you and Ricky, is there?
No. So is there a problem?
No.
Well, what then? If you want me to say sorry, you're just wasting your time.
Toast fine.
I ain't talking about the toast.
Oh, look, I'm just about to go to work. Do we have to have this conversation now?
Just admit Sam had it coming to her last night. Just say it was her fault.
It wasn't anyone's fault.
How'd you work that one out?
What's the point in going over this at all?
I weren't the one elbowing me way in where I wasn't wanted.
All right, it's her fault.
Walking around as if she still owns a slice, yeah. She had it coming. Well, didn't she?
I've just said, and I.
Is it all right for the bath? Don't start with her either. She's my mate.
I mean, what about us? What's happening to us?
I don't know what you mean.
Well, all we do is argue. I mean, are we happy? I just don't know anymore. What would make you happy?
Sam Mitchell floating upside down in the canal. Oh, do I have to do everything round here? Here's your dad.
Sorry to interrupt. All right, son.
I'm getting dressed.
So, how much rent does Phil Mitchell charge you for this place, then?
Oh, 60 quid a week. Takes out my wages. It's quite reasonable for something around here, isn't it?
Oh, is that right?
Do you want a cup of tea?
No, thanks, son. No, I've got an appointment at 9 o'clock.
What, you got something cooking?
Yeah, in a way. Look, you know that I'm looking for another place to live. Well, the thing is, son, that some of these landlords, they want some money up front. And, you know, I was wondering if...
But, Dad, I told you, any time you want to borrow money...
Thanks, son. Only be for a few days.
Well, what do you want? 50?
Well, if you can make it £100, I'll be very grateful.
Well, look, I've got 60 quid here. You can have that. I can get to the bank later.
Thanks, son. I really appreciate it. I'll pay you back soon. Oh, by the way, listen, if and when you see your boss, will you tell him I should be around later on because I want to have a little chat with him. Catch you later. And thank you.
We can't just pretend nothing's happened. He's not around.
David, not now, eh?
We can't let him get to us, right? Oh, give up. I've got a business to run.
He's worried, that's all. So am I.
What about Frank?
No, about you.
You don't want to take no notice of what I said last night. I'll cope. I usually do.
I forgot to say, I had tomato pasta tonight. Pick me up about 7.
Yeah. Morning.
David, that's Pat. I was going to pop in.
Oh, I think she'd rather be on her own to tell you the truth, Kathy.
Right, well, she knows where to find me.
Cheers. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel about Frank being back then?
Well, I don't intend losing any sleep over it.
Well, I thought you more than anyone would have good reason to want rid of him.
What, are you going to do it for a minute? Putting the frighteners on?
Well, it's in our interest that he should hang around.
Yeah, well, believe me, I ain't exactly getting the red carpet out for me.
So where's she gone to?
She's gone shopping and to try and cancel her flight.
What, you didn't even try?
She had none of it, Grant.
Well, you got to try a bit harder. Go on, get after her.
Well, there's not really much point, is there?
Look, the suitcase is still packed and standing in the wall. As long as it's still there, I ain't giving up hope.
Well, what am I going to say?
Tell her you're a Mitchell, and a Mitchell doesn't need a mother to hold around for her. Always works for me. Now go on, get after her.
All right. Right. Get to see my mum, have you?
Oh, sorry. Listen, I just want to apologise for last night.
Why's that?
On behalf of Bianca.
Can't she say it herself?
Morning, Ricky.
But, can we go somewhere else and talk?
And what if your mum sees us?
Just for a minute.
Yeah, all right. They should fence these gardens off and call them theirs. You cold, I'm freezing.
But, when Bianca says them things, she don't really mean them, you know.
Well, why say them?
I think she's confused.
Is she jealous, Ricky?
What of?
You and me, what we had together.
I don't know.
Maybe she's realised she's still got feelings for me. Or have things changed?
I think better get to work.
I'm freezing. Can I snuggle up to you for a little while? I've been looking for you everywhere.
Have you now? Why is that?
Well, I wanted to tell you not to cancel your holiday. Oh, it's not fair on you, is it? I'm a Mitchell, remember? I can look after myself.
I've just seen you. Didn't you hear me the other day? Go away and leave you with Ricky Butcher. Don't make me laugh.
Well,
She hasn't unpacked her bags yet.
pass the wrench. Ricky?
Listen, Phil, I was saying with Dad this morning. He wants to have a little talk to you.
Yeah?
It's probably a good idea, though, isn't it? You and him having a little chat.
Look, Ricky, he's your dad, and you're pleased he's back. I can understand that. You're about the only one that is.
It's not true.
Oh, who else is then? Apart from you and Janine.
Well, Sam, for a start, she's glad to see him.
And you've spoken to her, have you?
Yeah, sort of. Listen, Phil, about Sam.
What about?
Has she said anything to you, Phil?
About what?
Well, about me, no. I just can't work out what's going on the side of her head, that's all.
What is this?
I just thought she might have said something to you.
What is it with you butchers?
What are you talking about?
You just can't leave it alone, can you? You're always stirring everything up.
What are you on about?
I'm talking about you, and I'm talking about your old man.
And what about my old man? Oh, come on, what about my old man?
You should have stayed away and saved everyone a load of grief.
You what?
You heard.
Yeah, hold on a second.
What do you mean, hold on a sec?
Who started all this? Think about it, Phil. It was you. The calf, the flat, putting the screws on him, you know, when he was short of a bob or two. And whose idea was it firing the car lot? Hey, who lit the match? Who killed the kid? It was you, Phil. So don't ever talk to me about us butchers, all right?
I think you take the rest of the day off, then.
And me and Sam, we would have been all right.
What's Sam got to do with any of this?
Only you and your gorilla of a brother couldn't leave well alone then. I mean, and what about the bedsits? Who pushed us out of the bedsits? What did you say to me? Oh, it's just business. Is everything just business to you, is it? Is your kid just going to be business?
Look, I'm sorry,
Good father
all
you're
right?
going to make.
I'm sorry, all right?
No, it's not good enough. Not this time, Phil.
Why don't you just grow up, eh?
Oh, good afternoon, Philip. Not interrupting anything, am I? Would you mind, son? I want a quick word with your boss.
Right.
Oh, by the way, I've got a tip today. 340 Wincanton, Man of Steel. Put some money on it, make yourself a few bob. Well, what was that all about just now, you and Ricky? You've done pretty well for yourself in the last couple of years, haven't you, Phil, eh? Big new house. Done out nice, so I'm told. The arches, the cafe, slice of the pub. Let's not forget the new flat. A beautiful wife and a baby on the way. Funny old world, isn't it? I used to have a wife. I used to have kids. I went to pick my little girl up in school yesterday afternoon. Only to watch her go in the front door with her other dad. That's the geezer who's shacking up with my missus, by the way. I want you to imagine how that feels, Philip. Are you imagining? Odd, isn't it? How many of the things you've got now I used to have? The flat, the cafe, the pub, a wife. One that stood by you, even though you was messing about with your brother's missus. Yeah, I heard all about that. Yeah, you've been a lucky boy one way or another all round, Philip, haven't you, eh? You know where I was this morning?
Ricky says you got some deal cooking.
Yeah. DSS. I stood for 2 hours in the queue, only to find they never had the right form.
All right, I get the message.
What does March the 8th, 1994 mean to you, Phil? Do you feel guilty? Because I do. I have dreams. Awful, terrible dreams. I met a Catholic priest when I was in Bristol. Fine man. He had faith. Solid as a rock he was. I thought, Frankie, my son, you could do with some of that. You know what stopped me? Ever thought of confessing, Phil? I think about it all the time. You know, wash it all away. Maybe start to sleep easy at nights.
You know, anyone would think that You were the only one that suffered in all this. Well, you ran away, remember? I stuck around. And every time I pass that car lot, I'm reminded. So don't talk to me about guilt.
But look at yourself, Phil. And look at where you are. Now look at me. And where I am.
What do you want, Frank?
What I want is peace of mind, but you can't give me that, can you? So, in the meantime...
In the meantime, what?
I need a roof over my head. I need some kind of work. And I need to get back on my feet again. And you, Philip Mitchell, you owe me. Hey, nice one, son, nice one.
There you go.
Not much your money, put it away.
It was your tip.
Shut up and put it in your pocket.
Dad, you know a bit more than I do.
Ricky.
So how'd it go with Phil?
Yes, I think things are beginning to look up for me. You could say the corner has been turned. Well, goodness gracious me. If it ain't your old mother-in-law.
Well. You don't look half as bad as I was led to believe.
Yeah, well, I wish I could say the same about you.
Oh, always the perfect gentleman, weren't you? I want a word with you.
What about?
Didn't I tell you to keep your grubby paws off my girl?
That's all it said.
I was talking about that.
You can't stop hanging around my Sam and upsetting her.
It wasn't upsetting her.
Hear what the boy's saying.
And you believe him?
And you called him my son-in-law, eh?
He ain't got the brains to lie.
Oh, goodness gracious, and this from Mrs. Mastermind herself, eh?
Why'd you come back, eh? You're not wanted here.
Go on, son, let's go and have a drink. I need one.
Not in my pub, I hope. You're banned. Do you hear me? For life. And you, hands off. Frank Butcher is banned from the Vic for life. Understand?
What's been going on?
I want a cup of tea and cake and you're paying. You agree with me, don't you, Kath?
You don't want to let Frank Butcher get to you, Peggy.
Oh, it's not just him. I've had it with everyone today. Sam, Ricky, Steve, the pub.
Me?
You.
I thought you were going on holiday.
Huh? Oh, my God, I completely forgot. I haven't cancelled me flight.
Yeah, give me that. I'll try and get your money back for you.
Well, you've changed your tune.
Well, I've been thinking, it's going to make my life a whole lot easier when you stay in.
Since when have I made your life easier? That's not my job.
I was thinking what it would be like with you gone. I mean, there's all those unpaid Christmas invoices. They've got to go down in the book. You know what I'm like with paperwork. No, it'll be a big weight off my mind.
That's a huge job.
That's why it's good you're not going anywhere. And what with you having got rid of Steve, well, we've got to find someone to prepare the food, haven't we?
Now, hang on a minute.
Anyway, I better get going. Places to go, people to see. I'll see you all later.
Oh, hang on, Grant, you forgot this.
I'll see you later.
Grant, you're never going to believe this.
What? But, Mum, what about the invoices? What about the food?
I'll see you in 3 weeks. Bye, darlings. I'll send you a card.
What should you do, Grant, to make you change your mind?
The master has been at work. And if you want lessons how it's done, I charge 50 quid an hour. What do you reckon Frank's really up to?
I don't know, but we got to keep an eye on him, agreed?
Agreed.
And what's the best way of doing that?
You tell me.
Well, Mum's on holiday. Steve's been kicked out of his room. Nigel's in Ireland. Seems to me you're short-staffed.
Oh, no, hang on a minute.
It makes sense.
You know Mum barred him for life.
Yeah, but Mum ain't here, is she? Look, make him pot, man. Give him Steve's room and we can keep tabs on him all the time.
Yesterday, you told me to stay away from Frank Butcher.
So I've changed my mind.
I don't know.
For me, Grant. Please, it's important.
I don't believe it. You remembered.
Remember what I was told Frank was in here?
Phil.
The antenatal cloth.
Oh, listen, I'm gonna have to give that a miss.
All right.
I've got a bit of business to sort out. I'm sorry.
That's fine. No problem.
Frank, can I have a word of, I've got a bit of good news for you.
Hello? Yeah, have you got any tickets left for the main film?
So, what you been up to today, then?
Not a lot.
Well, nothing at all. Listen, I'm nipping over the pub. I see.
Leave it, David.
So we are going to let him get to us, are we? Fine. See you later.
rugby break started at past.
Oh, do something quick, will you?
Oh, sorry. Us bar staff are like a number 9 bus. Always another one along in a minute. Now, for me tea.
Hey, any chance of some service round here?
Yes, sir. What can I get you?
What the hell are you doing here?
I'm back, and old boy. Oh, looks like you could do with a stiff drink.
2 bottles of lager to take away.
Coming up immediately, sir. Absolutely. That'll be £3.80 if you'd be so kind, thank you. Gonna go home with this, you know, you? Drink it in front of my telly, sitting on my sofa. Be sure to give my regards to your mother, won't you?